What's happening, party people? It is Freaky Friday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday, getting that weekend off right. It's still early in the morning. Some of y'all are still at work. Steph and I have to put in a full day of work here at the home office, Trinity Fitness HQ. But we got something for you today to send you off into your Friday. This came up this morning. This is not the first time this has come up, and as a matter of fact, in the last couple of weeks this has come up, and as a matter of fact, in the last couple of weeks I have talked about this exact specific topic several times. Now, I don't even know where to begin, but I'm going to begin at the beginning. In the beginning, no, that's a different book. All right, here we go. You're working out, you're eating right, whatever that means, and you're not losing fat. You're losing muscle. Why is that? Let's stop and think about that for a minute. You're working out every day. You're eating right, whatever that means. You're tracking your food, and you're losing muscle, and you're gaining fat. Why is that? I'm going to break it down to you right here. This is the $1 million right here, people. This is why we get paid the big bucks to do what we do, and this is why my clients get the results that they want, because they listen to what I tell them. This is it right here. This is going to go against everything that you're saying in your brain, but this can't be the first time that this is going to go against your brain. The quicker you buy into this, the quicker you decide, I'm going to do this way, because what I've been doing up to this point doesn't seem to be working. Quit banging your head on the wall. I'm going to rant just a little bit, okay? It's not anything personal to any person. It's just the fact that these stupid gurus out there keep bamboozling you guys, and you guys get frustrated. It makes me mad. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the people. I'm mad at trainers. I'm mad at nutritionists. I'm mad at people, the fitness industry as a whole, because they effing suck. Ooh, I said effing instead of saying the word. Nice, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. All right, so here we go. We have this thing called a resting metabolic rate. That is, and I'm not going to go into exact details. I don't like all the jargon. I don't want to talk over your head. I talk in layman's terms. And I get called out by peers. They call themselves my peers. You guys are not my freaking peers. They call, oh, you don't use the right jargon. You use slang, because people, you understand it, right? You don't have to know how to change the oil or fix your engine to get from here in Atlanta to LA. All you need to know is how to drive the car, correct? Give me a thumbs up. So I don't need to talk about transmissions and carburetors and spark plugs and fuel injection to get you to where you want to go, as long as you know how to drive the vehicle. And the vehicle that we're talking about today, people, the vehicle is you, your body. It doesn't really matter all the jargon and all the cool stuff. Don't get caught up in the details. Get caught up in the strategy and the techniques that we're going to use to get you where you want to go, which in this case right here is gaining muscle to increase metabolism and burning fat, so that you are not a fat storage machine, you are a fat burning machine. So back to what I was saying. You have a thing called the resting metabolic rate. Everybody's got it. It's the amount of calories you need to lay in bed all day and function as a human. Now you're thinking, well, wait a minute, if I'm not doing anything, would I really be burning calories? Well, let me ask you this. When you're not doing anything, is your digestion still working? When you're not doing anything, are you still breathing? When you're not doing anything, are you still thinking? When you're not doing anything, is your blood still pumping? If all of the answers to those questions are yes, well, one, you're alive, and two, your body's burning calories. So, resting metabolic rate is the amount of calories each day that your body needs just to lay in bed and function and do all the inner functions that we don't feel on a regular basis to keep us alive, to sustain life. We get these bugs, right? We get these things where we decide, I want to lose weight. Oh, I'm going to go work out. Oh, it's New Year's and I'm going to do it this year. Most people do not take in enough calories to sustain their resting metabolic rate. That means that you're calorie deprived. Now, you've decided, because the gurus out there have told you that cardio is how you burn fat, Working out is how you burn fat. You decide to go get on an elliptical. You start doing excessive amounts of cardio. Okay, you don't use an elliptical, that's fine. You go run 7 miles every freaking day. That's cardio, people. Whatever your modality is for your cardiovascular exercise, I do not care. You're doing excessive amounts of cardio. So your body goes, I'm already calorie deprived. Now they're trying to burn more calories. The proverbial they is to any of you out there doing this to try this broken strategy, this flawed technique, this ineffective approach to getting what you want. You don't take in enough calories to sustain your resting metabolic rate. Now you're burning more calories on a regular basis because you think that that's going to help you burn fat. So your body is like, no. Because we can sustain and live on fat the longest, right? That's the whole principle behind the keto crap. Keto is like if Atkins had a baby and just pooped it out, and then all of a sudden now we've got keto. So you have muscle, where there's a lot of things that your body can burn, but we're going to keep it really, really simple. Your body can either burn fat or it can burn muscle. So if your body can sustain life the longest off of fat, and all the nutrients, all the good stuff, the good quality stuff that your body needs is in the muscle, what do you think is going to happen if you're calorie deprived all the time? Your body's going to go into muscle. It's going to break down branched chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. And guess what it's going to do? It broke down muscle tissue in order to get those essential amino acids so that your body can stay alive. It doesn't understand the fact that you think that by this ineffective approach that you're trying to lose fat. Your body doesn't think that. Your body's like, holy shit, she's trying to starve me to death. We're going to die. We're going to break down muscle tissue. We're going to slow your metabolism down so that we can sustain whatever nonsense you've got going on in your head. The only way to do that, so at that point, you're becoming a fat storage machine. Your body's breaking down muscle tissue, slowing down metabolism, hoping that you're going to chill out, right? And it's going to start holding on to fat. It's going to start using fat and holding on to it because they don't know, your body doesn't know when it's going to get nutrients again. So you become a fat storage machine, not a fat burning machine. Now, yes, does this approach work in the beginning? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I tell you what, 10 out of 10 people that you see New Year's resolution that go and get on cardio machines at LA Fitness or whatever those box gyms are, any of those people that go and do excessive amounts of cardio in the morning, they go to work and then they come back. They're eating their celery in the middle of the day. They come back, they do Janie's aerobics class followed by the rowing machine for another hour. Why are those people not in the gym in May, June, and July? It's not because they got to where they want to go. It's because their ineffective approach isn't working. And what they've done is they've gained more fat. They're flabby. They don't feel good. Their metabolism has decreased. Their fat has increased. And that body, that bikini body that they wanted, they can't have it. They only look good in tight jeans. They only look good in tight sweaters. Why? Because it's flab underneath there. So they look great in skinny clothes, but they'll never be caught dead. They'll never be caught at the beach in a bikini. Why? Because they're flabby. They did not get the result that they want. So what do you got to do? Well, first of all, you got to eat more. Aubrey's on here right now, so she can attest. She's doing my 21-day body transformation challenge right now. First 7 days, Aubrey lost 10 or 12 pounds. I don't even remember how much it was, right? And how much food did you eat, Aubrey? Put it down in the comments. You're eating more food now. Aubrey's eating more food now than she was before, and she lost 10 to 12 pounds in the first 7 days. How is that? If you've bought into that crap that they're selling you, you're not going to get what Aubrey got. The reason why Aubrey's doing it is because it's unconventional. It's everything that you were not told. Everything that you were not told is what works. Because it's not about you. It's about selling you bullshit. I bring you the fitness truth. I bring you the nutrition truth. I have burned so many bridges with doctors and other professionals out there because all they want is your money. I know so many fitness professionals that have sold out, getting on freaking Montel and getting on Dr. Phil and giving you the fat zapper and, oh, I took these pills. No, you didn't. because I used to be your trainer. You were a model back in the 90s. I was your trainer. I helped you get that. Seeing you on Montel saying that you got your abs doing this. No, you didn't. You got paid. So do not buy into that. Now, what you need to do. You know what? I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. This is a suggestion. You do what you want to do, boo. You do you, boo-boo. Throw out some Kevin Hart for him right there. You've got to start. If you're going to do 7 miles a day running, and you're going to work out for 10 hours a day, who does this, right? You need to eat more. I understand. If you've lost a lot of weight, I understand. You're like, you know what? I don't want to be that fat person again. You are not that person again. You need to get over it, period. This is tough love right now. Man up. You got 2 choices to make. You can keep doing what you're doing, or you can decide, hey, you know what? What I've done to get me up to this point worked, but now to get me to the next level, I got to do something else. And if you notice that whatever concept, whatever strategy you were using to get you to this point, you notice that it's not getting you closer to the point, you're starting to backslide down, then it's time to jump ship. It's time to find another strategy to get you to where you want to go. Because fitness is a journey, and you're going to keep moving to the next mountain, right? I talked about this the other day. The end point is a mirage. You're never going to get there. You're always going to want to go to the next level. You always want to move forward. You want to keep moving. You're either going forward or you're backsliding. You can never stay still. Life is not about staying still. My friend David Martin said, it takes more energy for a mountain climber to stay in one point, in one position, than it does for him to continue progressing up the side of a cliff. He talks about that all the time. And you would think, oh, I'm conserving energy. No, you're either moving up or you're moving down. You're either going forward or you're going back. There's no standing still. So you're either getting it done or you're not getting it done. And if you're not getting it done, quit doing the same bullshit that you were doing because it's not freaking working. You need to understand. You need to put your ego aside. You need to say, hey, you know what? I need to put the ego aside. I need to take the cup of knowledge. I need to take my cup of knowledge that's filled all the way to the top, that I cannot put any more knowledge in. I need to pour that cup out. And I need to let Nathan pour his delicious Kool-Aid in. I need to buy in 100%. I need to burn all of my bridges. I need to burn all of my ships and decide, you know what? I'm going to follow Nathan. I'm going to follow what he's talking about because I have not steered you wrong all of these years. Every one of my clients that goes, even some of the clients, right? Because when you come in, you're either three different people. Either you are a professional athlete that's looking to take it to the next level. You're somebody that was fit at one time, and life has gotten in the way, and you're not as fit as you used to be, but you're looking back to that pinnacle, and you're saying, hey, you know what? I slacked off a little bit. I got a little soft around the midsection, but it's ready for me to get back on. And then you got people that have never done exercise before and are looking at an opportunity, looking at nutrition, looking at fitness, trying to take those baby steps to get started, right? Those are the 3 people that I see on a regular basis. And it doesn't matter where you are in that journey, but you've got to buy in. You've got to go all in and say, hey, you know what? I got to start making the progress. I got to start moving. You've got to stop looking for all these shiny objects and all this crap out there that's not going to get you where you want to go. There is no quick fix. Quit being these little bedwetting crybabies that are out there. You have to put in the work. If you want it, then you have to want it. If it's not a priority, if you sit here and tell me that you want to lose 15 pounds, you want to lose 25 pounds, you want to lose 30 pounds, you want me to help you reverse your chronic illness. But every time I turn around, your chubby little fingers are eating Twinkies and bonbons. It's not that is not what you want. You don't want to lose 25 pounds. It's somebody else's goal. You want to look good for somebody else, right? Whether it's an ex-boyfriend or an ex-girlfriend or something else. It's not a deep, burning passion desire for you because what you're telling me you want versus what you actually do are 2 different things. They're not aligning. You are having this mental battle in your head, and it's stressing. It stresses me out to hear it. So I know you've got to be stressed out. You've got to decide, I'm going to do this. But this comes all the way back to this ineffective approach. Oh, it's a quick fix. I'm just going to do a bunch of cardio. I'm just going to starve myself to death. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Why don't we get on MyFitnessPal? Why don't we figure out how many calories you need? Why don't we figure out how many macros you need? So the essential fats, protein, carbohydrates, fiber. Let's figure all of that out. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, that we come up with an 1,800 calorie a day plan. That's before working out. If you don't work out that day, 1,800 calories. If you were deficit 16, you were at 1,600 calories, so you were deficit 200 calories for the day, that's okay. If you were deficit 100 calories for the day, that's okay. But if you go 1,800 calories and you do a workout, you do two workouts, you do two workouts, and you burn 700 calories in that workout, you got to take that 18, you got to add the 700, and now you should be closer to 2,500 calories for that day for eating. But what happens? This is what's happening. You're at 1,800. You see the 1,800. You burn 700. You don't even get to the 1,800. You're still at 16. So what do you got? You got 700, 800, 900 calories your deficit for that day. Your body's like, what the heck are you doing? So you've got to start eating more. But I don't want to eat more because I'm going to get fat. Well, how is that working for you? Let's go back to Aubrey. Let's go back to all of my clients. You eat more, you weigh less. Look how simple that is. Listen, let me. You eat more, you weigh less. I don't know anybody in their right mind. Oh, I love fasting. Who doesn't love food? Oh, I love to starve myself for 18 hours. You know what I saw the other day? Somebody was telling me they're intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. And oh yeah, I've lost 25 pounds. I have never seen somebody with flabby calves before. But when they walked by, their calves weren't tight. They had flab in their calves. So yeah, you lost 25 pounds, my friend, but damn, you lost a lot of muscle with that. So if that intermittent fasting thing is working, you go right on. You do you, boo-boo. Me and my Kevin Hart. I love it. I love it. So, if you want to lose weight, and when I say that loosely, I talk about body fat. If you want to lose body fat, for all of you that always judge every single word that comes out of my mouth, if you want to lose body fat, I think I got bit by a mosquito. That's why I'm scratching over here. I don't know what just happened. I have no idea. If you guys saw a mosquito, he was right there. Something's going on over here. If you want to lose body fat, you have to increase metabolism. In order to increase your metabolism, you have to increase muscle. Your metabolism is the furnace inside the muscle, and the more muscle you have, the more you can stoke that furnace, because then all of a sudden you'll just want to eat all the time. And if you keep eating the right amounts of the rule of 3, lean protein, starchy carb, fibrous carb, every 3 to 3.5 hours, you keep eating that way, you're going to eat more food. You're going to be able to eat until you're full. You are not going to have to starve yourself. You're going to feel good. You're going to lose weight. Let's not even talk about all the other health benefits that are there. So, comments, concern, questions, throw them down there. Hearts, likes, wilds, happy faces. You can angry face me all you want for all my haters out there, because I'm bringing it to you. Boom. You guys, I love you guys, and I am here to help you. I give out so much free information. I had a trainer tell me a couple years ago, you give out so much free stuff, how can you charge? Because all the free shit is at the top of my iceberg. My iceberg? Someone told me I have forgotten more exercises and more about fitness and nutrition than most trainers know. Period. It's not bragging, it's just the truth. I have a track record since 1997. I have been giving people a money-back guarantee on $6,000 programs. I have not once had to give somebody their money back since 1997. Why? Because even the person that's brand new, that is not all in, but just needs a little help to get started, to get some confidence, to get their legs underneath them, even if they half-ass my program, they will still see results. That's how perfect my program is. It works. It's a perfect program for an imperfect life. And it works for everybody. It works for busy executives. It works for stay-at-home moms. It works for people that do door-to-door sales, that live out of a car. I have had every single person come through my door. And I have been able to help every single person. If you just take your cup of knowledge and you pour it out and you just say, you know what, I'm going to give you 90 days. I don't need 90 days. I need 7. Aubrey said that she wanted to lose 10 pounds in 21 days. That was her goal for the 21-day challenge. She lost that in the first 7 days. I don't need that much time. I need you to buy in. Once you buy in, we can go someplace. I will lock arms with you. I'm not going to leave you because my shit works. Questions, comments, concerns below. You can drop me some, like I said, drop me whatever you want below. If you need help, I'm here to help you. This 21-day challenge, it's a masterpiece, and it's not even done yet. I'm sending a masterclass through it right now to get all the bugs out of it. And every single person in there has increased their energy, has gotten better sleep, and has lost weight. We're only in week 2. We're finishing up week 2, people. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. We got 90 days left in the year. Let's go do something. Let's do something. Forget this, oh, 2020. Come on. Other people out there being successful. Other people are taking this time. Let's do this. So, if you need me, I'm here. If you don't need me, I'm still here. All right, so I hope that answered the question. You guys have a wonderful Freaky Friday, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, start strong, finish stronger.